Okay, hold on. Uh, how is it? So this one, and this one. Okay, hold on. Hi, Tylingo. Gotta set up this thing real quick. Some, somewhere around here, I guess. Ah, there you go. Alright. I got a new haircut today, as you can see. My hair is a lot shorter than it was in Sunday. Um, yeah, it's been pretty warm today, so I decided to go to a hairdresser. And now I look like this, which is nice, I suppose. It makes me bald a little bit, but whatever, that's the vibe today. That's the vibe. Oh, MGK. We are gonna listen to the new MGK album today. Unfortunately, I have I have decided that I gotta listen to it before the year ends, and it dropped earlier this month. I haven't listened to most of it, only the single Cliche, which was, generic pop rock with new wave elements and a decent chorus, all things considered, but very mediocre everything else, to put it lightly. Yeah. Gosh. Almost flipped my glass over there. Uh, okay, maybe this will look good. I think it does. Right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It has 13 songs. Oh my god. Um, my expectations going into this are like, hopefully it's kinda catchy, kinda entertaining, and at least a little creative with the genre switch up here. Because MGK, if you don't know, is a rapper. He's been making music for like 15 years or something. Um, he went into a pop punk direction not too long ago, and now last year he made a collaboration with Trippy Red that was this like emo trap R&B thing that didn't really go over all that well. Um, no one liked it, me neither. I thought it was like abysmal throughout. Now it's been a year since then. He's he's doing something new, I guess. At least for him. At least for him. You can say that at least. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder if it'll get my. Hi, Josh C. Josh C. The goat is in chat. Maybe it's all good. Alright. Without further ado, first song Outlaw Overture. That reminds me of AJR, which is not a good sign, but here we go. Okay, that's something. I guess it's kind of fun. Okay, now he's screaming. That's not very fun, but okay. Album cover feels so Benson Boone core. Yeah, it's very generic, very um very much something you would see at Walmart and nowhere else. I guess that's singing. Okay. 21 Pilots reference. This song is 5 minutes and it's kind of trailing off.
Just to write again.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be feeling right now because it's kind of fun, but then it's also kind of aggressive, but then it's also kind of uplifting, and I'm just like, what? This sounds like doo doo, garbage, and I don't know, man. It's kind of a weak start. It's kind of a weak start. I don't like this singing part. I don't know what to call it. It's like woo, woo, woo. This is not an anthem, dude. What the hell are you doing? Delightful. Oh, hold on, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Someone called me. I am planning to go out somewhere tomorrow and to my family and stuff. something happened and I'm gonna go ride that train instead. It is what it is. Anyway, back to this song. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Your Name Forever. That was a good single. I remember that. I remember that song. It dropped this year, I think. Sometime this year. IPs. Oh yeah, this one. Some birds. You know, I don't love this song. I think it's kind of overdone. The production is pretty weak, but no, it has some passion. It has some good songwriting in there. Um, I again, I don't love it, but there is something to it. There is something to it. This first song isn't doing much for me, to be honest. This part is okay. Now it's turning into something else. Okay then.
Take me somewhere cheap where the living is easy. Out of all their reach, set my spirit free. I feel confined.
Okay, I'm back.
Societal norms. I was born to walk the line. Survived being insecure, but it led to my decline. This time I don't think I'll turn back. This time I'ma do shit my way. I'm gone by the time they come back. This route is a one road high.
This is so bitter and cringe. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Same face with a brand new wardrobe. My whole clothes in gasoline. Smoke can't roll cigs in my whole soul. I feel just like James Dean. Take me somewhere cheap where the living is easy. Out of all their reach, set my spirit free. What's left behind? What's left behind? Can't take it with me. Nothing's left behind. Nothing's left behind. Can't take it with me.
I don't like his singing at this point. This is just so redundant. Holy auto tune. And that's it. That's the song. Um, there were some okay parts in there. I like how ambitious it's starting the album off, but it doesn't come together into anything I like at all. It's just sort of a mishmash of ideas that might come together on the album to follow, but yeah, it's 5 minutes of slop. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. A thumbs down. There you. And like a 3 minus. Maybe solid 3 out of 10. Something like that. Hopefully the next 12 songs will be a touch better. But I know that's not gonna be true since the next song is cliche and that song sucks. Let's hear it.
Tell me, would you wait for me? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I got a lot of right in me, but I don't wanna say this wrong. Tell me, would you stay with me? Maybe we could make this home. You should run away with me, even if you're better off alone. I like that you like me.
It's starting now.
You got good taste. I like that you like me. I can close my eyes and draw your
Wait, I gotta run it back. Run it back. I liked that you liked me. I kissed your lips. You got good taste. I like that you liked me. I can close my eyes and draw your face. Did a middle schooler write this? This is so stupid. What the fuck?
face. If you take this chance, I'll give you oxygen to breathe me in, but I'll say sorry in advance. My head's a mess. It's like that every day, and I'll try my best. It sounds cliche, but tell me, would you wait for me? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I got a lot of right in me, but I don't wanna say this wrong. Tell me, would you stay with me? Maybe we can make this.
I kinda like this chorus, to be honest. It's inoffensive, it's generic, but it's kinda sweet. And it's catchy. However, every part of the song before and after it is just absolutely stupid and mind-numbing garbage.
Home, you should run away with me, even if you're better off alone. Your name is a neon light in the sky where darkness surrounds us. Let's leave this town, get married, go to Vegas and create nostalgia. Tell me, where we are.
I was gonna say the song isn't that bad for me. Well, it has some likable elements, but it's obviously the most sellout garbage there is. It's just perfectly made to be played on the radio and nothing else. It's not passionate, it's not engaging, it's not creative, it's just slop. I'm sorry.
Save this dance. I feel my knees get weak beneath me. I know this night might be our last. My head's a mess. It's like that every day, and I'll try my best. It sounds cliche, but tell me, would you wait for me? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I got a lot of right in me, but I don't wanna say this wrong. Tell me, would you stay with me? Maybe we can make this home. You should run away with me, even if you're better off alone. Tell me, would you wait, wait for me? Tell me, would you wait,
I don't like how he repeats stuff.
wait for me? Tell me, would you wait for me? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. Got a lot of right in me.
What are you taking in a shit, dude? Let it out. Let it out, dude. It just ruins the song even more.
But I don't wanna say this wrong. I don't wanna say this wrong. Tell me, would you wait for me? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I got a lot of right in me, but I don't wanna say this wrong. Tell me, would you stay with me? Maybe we can make this home. You should run away with me, even if you're better off alone. Tell me, would you wait,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's over. That song is absolute stupid garbage nonsense meant to be played on the radio. But it's got a good chorus. So I gotta give it that. Still, huge thumbs down. Gonna give it a 2 minus on that one. It's pretty bad, super generic, super middle of the road, and it sounds terrible half the time. I don't like it too much. Again, good chorus. Shame the song isn't that interesting in the grand scheme of things. Next song, Don't Wait, Run Fast. Okay. Okay. It's it's doing something.
How many of you really know you're alive? They pulled me over doing 135. Show me the money and I'll show you the lies. Everyone's equal till it's time to divide. Let's go!
I guess this is kind of alternative rock, hard rock type riffs right here. I don't know what this change of pace is meant to signify, really.
I got a problem I don't need to define. She's my reason for decline.
What are these melodies in the background now? This is not rock, this is not hip hop, this is stupid. Let's see if the chorus kills it. Uh, I don't know, man. The chorus is just as weak as the verses, in my opinion. Uh, this song isn't epic. What is he doing, man? I don't know, man. It feels like I'm repeating myself, but this is so generic it hurts. Like the riffs, the singing, the writing, there isn't anything special going on here. It's just like the most redundant ideas coming together into one mind-numbing package. Even though it's loud, it's kind of aggressive, but it's like the the polar opposite of being ambitious. This is ugh ugh ugh. Gashin Kameli. Yeah, I agree. Maroon 5 generally sounds more interesting compared to whatever this is. Pretty much. Ugh.
Take a picture if you want it to last. Maybe one day you'll be happy at last. I got the answer, so I don't need to ask. I know that this was not an accident. I wanted to crash. Let's go. Don't wait, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them look right at you.
Hi, Koopy. Hi, hi. You know, this part is okay. It's actually kind of cool. This part. Now it's garbage again. I hope it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't have lonely, lonely road. Thank God. Open your hand and kiss the sky. How are those two things related? Okay. Okay, I like this song more than Cliche, however, I don't like his voice. I don't like the hard rocking instrumental. This is just like a weird mishmash of ideas that kinda comes together by the end, but it sounds like garbage up to that point. And at this very end, too. I'm gonna give it also a thumbs down. It's like close to being somewhat promising, maybe, but as a song, it's just stomach turning half the time. Uh, It's like a 4 minus, 4 minus in my opinion. It's kinda, it's kinda okay, maybe. Yeah. Ugh. All right, next song, Goddamn. That's the title. It's Goddamn.
Goddamn, thought we had a chance. Slipped right through my fingers when I had it in my hands. Yeah, goddamn, try to understand. That's the way it was, but it isn't who I am. Goddamn, every night I drive in the summer. Head out of the window on my
Well, this is boring.
skydive jumper. Two bags like the eyes they under. Chasing good times till we die, motherfucker. Wasted years but kept my soul. I always knew my home was rock and rollin'. Days are short before I go. I want my casket laced with guns and roses. Goddamn, thought we had a chance. Slipped right through my fingers when I had it in my hands. Yeah, goddamn, try to understand. That's the way it was, but it isn't who I am. Goddamn. Goddamn.
There's no edge to this. This is so stupid and generic. I have no words.
Goddamn, I swear too much. Fuck yeah, tell me something I don't know. I care too much. So what? Life's short and I spent too many hours doing nothing about it, and I spent too much money that never amounted to nothing. I've been drowning in something. I'm a downer on substances. I'm a functioning junkie turning my life around. Wasted years but kept my soul. I always knew my home was rock and rollin'. Days are short before I go. I want my casket laced with guns and roses. Goddamn, thought we had a chance. Slipped right through my fingers when I had it in my hands. Yeah, goddamn, try to understand.
You like how it sounds? That's good. That's that's fantastic.
Never had a chance to be young, goddamn. No one grows old where I'm from, goddamn. Going through the motions all alone, goddamn.
Is he gonna finish every line with goddamn? Oh my god.
I can't lift this weight off all my shoulders, goddamn. Feel like they forgot my city, goddamn. No one city shotgun with me, goddamn. I can feel the cracks in my bones, goddamn. I don't think I'm never going home, goddamn.
You! This is terrible! Why? I'm trying to have a strong reaction to this, but it's just mind numbing and repetitive. I'm sorry.
See something pretty that I look too close. Do some shit so my darkness shows. Push you away till you let me go. Sick of who I am.
The production is bad. This is him looking inward and saying, "Wow, I'm terrible. I'm a shitty human being. Wow, goddamn, that sucks." Anyway, moving on. The song. Um, there's this very little redeeming about this. I guess maybe some of the instrumentals were okay here and there, but from start to end, this song was intolerable to my ears, especially at the end. How it finished was one of the worst things I've heard in a while. Seriously. Yeah, seriously. I would give the song also a thumbs down. That was terrible. I am not kidding. I hated almost everything about it. MGK is a boring, boring vocalist and an even worse songwriter. Ugh, jeez. Every song so far has floated around 4 to 5 out of 10. This one's like a 2. Yeah, I agree. Although the highest score I gave so far was a 4 out of 10. Not even reaching a 5 out of 10. To me, in my opinion. Anyway, next song, Vampire Diaries. This one's gonna be special, I can tell.
I sleep against the bedroom wall. The sun comes out and I can't do nothing at all. I swear the life I live so boring. I don't know why they make it look so cool in stories. Cause I can't leave till it's nighttime and I can't drink what I want. Try to find the silver lining, but it'll kill me if I touch. And just walking in the daylight is something I've never done. Cause I was born to fly, but baby I would die to run. So take me out. There's so much I haven't seen, don't let me run inside this town. Take me.
The sound of this song is chaotic. It's chaotic, cacophonous, and overblown, and somehow not engaging whatsoever. You gotta respect the hustle. This is impressively generic.
I feel the heat on my skin, but I don't care if it hurts. Yeah, I found the fountain of youth and turns out it's a curse.
Uh huh.
I've seen every cemetery, never been in a church.
It opens fun enough, but the chorus is a fall off.
Around my neck just to find out if it
Yeah, the chorus is a 0 out of 10, and probably the worst part of the song. Straight up.
take me out. There's so much I haven't seen, don't let me run inside this town.
And the instrumental too, it's so overwrought. I don't like it.
Take me out. I know how it's gonna end, but it's too late to turn around.
Uh-huh.
Smile for the cameras, cut both my wings so no one can tell. Find me at twilight, turning to ashes. If it's my last breath, I'm happy as hell. Take me out. There's so much I haven't seen, don't let me rot inside this town. Take me out.
I'm so bored. This song is less than 3 minutes long and it feels like 50 minutes. Oh, it's so nothing. So nothing. I guess I can appreciate how it's kind of conceptual, you know. He's talking about how he has fangs and he has wings and he's showing up at twilight and all that. And yet, I just feel like it's another generic love song that could be sung about anyone in the world at any point in time. Like, MGK isn't a character. He's not unique. He isn't interesting. So just like trying to give him some sort of edge just sounds pointless. This is super pointless. It's fine, I don't hate it at all, but I gotta say it's a 5. Well, in my personal opinion, this is grossly generic, painfully derivative, and hard to swallow. I will give it a thumbs down and like a strong 2 out of 10. It's not the worst song on the album, but I didn't like anything about it. I guess it was sort of ambitious with the writing, but then again, it didn't really come together into anything special by the end. It was just really dry and redundant, in my opinion. Anyway, next song, Miss Sunshine.
Hey, Miss Sunshine, I took a tab and felt the sky. It's a good life, and then it's bad, but that's alright. On the bright side, we all sit and sympathize. So in the meantime, might as well enjoy the ride. 4 seats of 5 people about to take a day trip. Roll the windows, roll one up, let's make a spaceship. Where's the volume? Turn it up. Who got the playlist? Everybody sings.
What are these ad libs in the background? They sound terrible. This is so stupid. What the fuck?
Just like we're famous. We were royalty in a cheap hotel. Dazed and confused, but we clean up well.
And his voice is boring. Wonderful.
Need no help for a hell of a time. Yeah, it's a long way home. It's a long way home. Don't know which way to go. It's a long way home.
I can't tell if the song is trying to be bright, upbeat, or just kind of dark and brooding, because this bass is so like tone deaf with everything else in the song. Like the the bright sunny guitars are like trying to be like, ooh, positive, this is a positive song, and this bass is like, whoa, there's a story going on, and I'm like, which is it, dude? This song is a mess.
It's a long way home. These bad decisions I make is just me avoiding boredom. Call it ironic. I got money and pour decorum. Feels like I'm flying off coffee and Coca-Cola. Only lights on my horizon are ones that pull me over. I'm a drifter, let me go. It's the only life I know. Chasing vultures and black crows.
Vultures? Kanye West reference. Ooh. He's taking shots. Ooh. I'm a genius, could have made Donda. That's what he said, right? Anyway.
To the promised land I'm sold. We were royalty
I hate this chorus, it's so annoying. Is it? What? Is there a crowd he's singing to? Is this song trying to be like a live experience of some kind? I don't. Why? Anyway, that was probably the worst song on the album. Nothing came together. It sounded even more generic than every other song thus far. I would give it a thumbs down again and say it's the worst song so far. I didn't like anything about it. It's trash. Yeah. And I would give it like a solid 1 out of 10. I'm sorry, it's just not doing anything for me. Really. Alright, next song, Sweet Coraline. Why? The song just started and his singing is off key. That's nice. And the production is somehow the most dry, overproduced piece of garbage I've ever heard. That's just terrible. What the fuck? Wait, I just got it. He's trying to imitate the Strokes. I just noticed it. Hold the phone for a second. Hold up. What's that one song that goes like this? Someday? Probably, let me check. Ignore the ass cover. The same guitars, pretty much. Yeah, the production is also pretty rough around the edges, kinda lo-fi, but I feel like it actually adds to the charm of the song. It's actually kinda scrappy and entertaining. Anyway, yeah, classic song, classic album. Go listen to it. This is trying to do something similar, but it fails completely. It's more engaging, yeah, and it has an actual flow to it. MGK is just yapping over this guitar instrumental and it sucks.
People talk like I don't have a brain, but both my ears hear all the words you're saying when you're out with your friends at the bar and you act like you aren't who you actually are and you're drunk.
Like he's trying to fit his rapper flow into this pop rock album somehow for some reason, and it doesn't work. There's nothing. There's nothing. Like, what's the word? There's nothing setting up uh, that this this flow might happen out of nowhere, I guess. I don't know. Also, this chorus is god awful. I'm sorry. And yeah, this guitar break, solo, bridge, whatever, is something exactly that would have happened on the Strokes' first two albums. This is such a weird callback that it's almost insulting. Okay.
The song was still going.
He sounds sloshed and high out of his mind at certain point. It feels generic, boring, and horribly redundant. I'm I'm lost for words.
Okay.
Okay, it's done. That song was next level horrible. I liked it even less than the last song, and I gave the last song a 1 out of 10. I would give this song a huge thumbs down and like a 0 out of 10. It's pretty awful. I know why this was not good because you truly can't say much about these tracks. Yeah, yeah, I see it now. I see why Fantano gave this album a not good. He said he really he had very low expectations for it, and somehow he liked the album he gave a 1 out of 10 more than this one. He liked what was it called again? I forget. Uh, he liked Mainstream Sellout more than this new album, which is hilarious to me. Jeez. Anyway, Sweet Colorine, Colorine. Uh, come on, title, get your shit together. This title has been updated or whatever. L plus ratio on that one. Anyway, Anyway, uh, Sweet Coraline, pretty mediocre, horrible execution, nothing catchy about it. It sounded like a stroke song. That's it. That's that. Anyway, next song, Indigo. That's actually one of the higher rated songs on here on Album of the Year. Let's see what it does. Come on, stupid, stupid bitch. Almost there. We are almost there. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Okay, there it is. I'm good, da-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-doo. Now we gotta listen to every song on the album to actually rate it. And that's a mediocre reference anyway. What the fuck? I used to pick you up, now I don't. There's some things I will rewind, but I don't have the remote. There's some things I manifested, I wish I never wrote. And all my friends really family, cause my bloodline's ghost. Yeah, this a life we chose. Highways and Hellcats where angel wing goes. I know I look back, the path went road. I know I look back, I'm halfway home. So far away from where you are. Without a cause, I know I'm fucked up, but I'm not sorry. I know. There is no passion in his singing. This is so boring. I don't believe in karma. I stopped counting my age because my face still look the same. So instead of years, I use pain. And if that's the case, then I'm 500. I've been in a race with my trauma, can't outrun it. No wonder why I drive like I'm being chased. Pack up and move houses instead of renovate. Put my newborn daughter to bed at 8, then I'm back on the... There's no flavor to this song. He's just rapping over this cinematic, spacious beat with drums and stuff. There's no interesting progression to this. This is just boring noise. His storytelling delivery on Your Name Forever was actually good in my opinion. It felt emotionally charged. This is a much worse version. Yeah, and that song kind of went hard. It had this rap rock feel to it. There were stakes, which is important. There was actually, something going on of note. This is Slop the musical. Interstate chain smoking, looking like I'm about to hyperventilate. Got everything to celebrate on the outside. Still none of that eliminates what is inside. And since I gotta find a way to cope, I start by reversing some of the words I wrote. Instead of being a demon, be a beacon of hope. Cause one day we're hanging out, the next day you're hanging from a rope. So far away from where you are. Without a cause, I know I'm fucked up, sorry. Yeah. Baby, cause I don't care. La 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 la. Without a cause, I don't fuck. La 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 la. La 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 la. Because I don't believe in karma. Yeah, this feels like the opposite of real life. It's better than the past few though. I guess it's a change of pace, but it's going from something absolutely horrendous into something slightly more approachable and kinda possible for MGK, but in the grand scheme of things, I still feel like this is very pointless and boring and hard to appreciate on any level.
This feels like the opposite of real life. Yeah.
Oh. This singer did an okay job, but because there is so much reverb, I don't feel like her parts are necessary in the song at all. That song was kinda terrible. It's not the worst song on the album, it's far from it, but I don't like it either. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down and a 2 minus out of 10. Uh, if you like it, that's fine. I'm just not into it. There's so much better hip hop out there than this, especially with rock elements. The man is not good at chorus hooks. Yeah, you can say that again. Next song, Starman. Starman. And it's the second lowest rated song on album of the year. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, I'm terrified of how I'm gonna look when I'm old. I can't even see you cause the room's full of smoke. I don't wake up until the sun gets low. 7 billion people but we all die alone. So I want something else to get me through this.
Oh yeah, Fontano talked about this. This is an interpolation of what's the one song? Some kind of charmed life, semi-charmed life, by what's the band? What's the band? I forget. This interpolation is horrendous. What the fuck?
Semi-charmed kinda like,
Oh yeah, he said it. There it is.
I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. Says you wanna see the real me, so I'm standing naked.
Let me refresh your memory on how good that song is. By the way, that song is incredible. I play it here and there, on a variety of contexts. Come on, there it is. Yeah, Third Eye Blind. I even saved this album. It's a good album. Yeah, amazing song. Would 110% recommend listening to it on your own time. MGK's version is terribly boring, derivative, and absurdly absurd that it even exists in the first place. I gotta say.
Trying to understand who I am, so overrated. We can get close, touch lips, have conversation. From the Midwest, but we need Californication. I've been up a day, cutting up the rolling up the flame, that's a three-way. I want something else
Why does this exist? So bad. Oh, why?
I could count the hours and the minutes that it's been without you. Take a heart and break it if you wanna know, I'll show you how to. You're not here in person, so all I can do is sing about you. I've been hearing rumors from the people that you keep around you. And yeah, I know your friends don't like me, and you're unlikely to think I could change, cause you know I'm born hopeless. Love on the brain, but it came from the doses. I've been up for days, cutting up the rolling up the flame, that's a three-way. I want something else to get.
There's a minute left, and I already felt so drained by this song. I feel like I gotta skip this in the next few seconds. It's so pointless. It's stupid, and the lyrics are cringe. I have nothing.
And these four chords can make me cry.
Oh.
With you, I feel like I could die, and that would be alright.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, it's done. It's finally done. It's disrespectful to the original. Number 2, it's boring. Number 3, I don't like the narrative of him trying to push this girl into being with him because he's so toxic. He thinks she's gonna dump him in a few minutes because that's what everyone does or something. Number 4, his singing is bad. Number 5, it's redundant. Number 6, I have no idea what he's going for. Anyway, thumbs down, 0 out of 10. I feel like I'm about to pass out. This is just terrible. Uh, what do you guys think about it? Yeah, I didn't like it either. There was really nothing about it. And when the do, there was zero entertainment value. I felt like I was losing my mind. Anyway, next song, Tell Me What's Up. It's almost 4 minutes long. Let's see what it does.
Hey, I'm doing this like nobody's listening.
Uh-huh.
I'm just writing for myself, but I used to ride the blue line straight from school to work. They robbed me from my beats by Dre's on 79th.
That's
I
good.
was in first grade when I learned how to curse. I got friends that didn't make it to be 29. It's all a simulation anyways. That's the only way that I could justify these glitches in the system. I took LSD for 30 days. X-ray showed holes in my...
He's yapping again. There's no flow. There's no flow to anything that he's saying.
My brain, I lost memories, things are different. I lost contact, sky's the limit. Even with the ability to have a fuck, I wouldn't give it. Everyone's attention span too short to be specific. I made so many songs.
This is like Eminem if he couldn't rap.
When I'm gone, I'm never finished. Codependent. When I'm isolated, I'm reminded that the voices I silenced are still coexisting. I watched porn and was mad I did it. Went to church, put...
Thanks for telling us. Then ask.
extra in the collection plate just for sinning. Yeah. Tell me what the fuck's up. I don't wanna go out, everybody sucks. I'm going forward, get this house don't help much. Yeah. Tell me what the fuck's up. I don't wanna go out, everybody sucks. I'm going forward, get this house don't help much. I'm going home to the city. I'm going rogue from the Illuminati theories about how I've been winning. My soul was always prone to new beginnings. They told me pick a genre, I picked them all and flow with whatever moves me like I'm swimming. But I'm just one of many artists trying to spark a renaissance of speaking our thoughts so we can stop pretending.
Guys, is MGK a cutting edge artist on any level? Does he speak to your soul? Does he say some deep shit that's gonna resonate with people for decades to come? Personally, I don't think so. He just chases trends and does a mediocre job at every single one of them. That's the truth.
They skip the body of work because of how I'm dressing. At least my public crucifixion got the message spreading. I was gonna turn the volume down, but then I realized that I like this song more than I like you. I typed a couple pages out that I know I'll regret sending, so I'll keep it short like a haiku. Okay. Yeah. Tell me what the fuck's up. I don't wanna go out, everybody sucks. I'm going forward, get this house don't help much. Yeah. Tell me what the fuck's up. I don't wanna go out, everybody sucks. I'm going forward, get this house don't help much. It's been about 45 seconds since my last cigarette.
Okay.
It's the only advice I got right now. Being sober sucks. Yo, I'm
Uh-huh.
so Pisces. All my answers are planetary. I can't get the word depression out my vocabulary. I got Viking blood pumping through my capillary, so it's no secret how I defeated all my adversaries.
Viking blood. This guy is from Ohio. Moving on.
I need a New Year's resolution like it's January. I used to drown in a pint of vodka and cranberry. Cause underwater you can't hear all of the commentary. And my wallet's lighter from sending my homies commissary. We keep it silent where I'm from, it's not a lot of sharing. And I'm not
What
in
is
jail,
this
I'm on
beat?
solitary. Therapy came and helped me lift some of
This
this weight
beat
I'm bearing.
sucks.
Rolexes on my neck, express what I hold honorary. Gang, gang. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tell me what the fuck's up. I don't wanna go out, everybody sucks. I'm going forward, get this house don't help much. Yeah. Tell me what the fuck's up. I don't wanna go out, everybody sucks. I'm going forward, get this house don't help much. If I can.
What is agoraphobic? I never heard that before. A-G-O-R-A-F-O-B-A. Agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder that involves intense fear and anxiety of any place or situation where escape might be difficult. Agoraphobia involves avoidance of situations such as being alone outside of the home, traveling in a car, bus or airplane, or being in a crowded area. So what? He's scared of going outside? That's the issue? Okay.
Make you smile, then would you smile again?
double blade. As though we catch that blade. Uh-huh. Okay. I've already forgotten the song by the time it ended. Um, there was no flow, there was no hook. He was just talking all the time. The chorus was annoying. I don't know. This whole album is just aggravating noise, and that's it. I would give that song also a thumbs down, like a solid 1 out of 10 maybe. I don't know. It was just boring, not super offensive, just boring, and that's it. Next song, Can't Stay Here. Let's go. Some good guitar.
Somewhere between another good night and my own apathy, no one can see the me that I hide. My misery hates company. What's another cup half full? All these people I don't know. Someone turn the lights on. When does this place close? 'Cause I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. I don't need to know where you disappear to. Everyone's high, it's time to go home. Don't say you're gone, just leave me alone. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here.
This is bland, generic, and very not. Very unspecial music.
On this lonely night, it's the last call. On the jukebox, I spend my last dime on a sad song. What's another cigarette smoked? Wasted words I spoke. Someone turn the lights on. When does this place close? 'Cause I don't care where you go, but you can't.
Can this song end already? Ugh.
I don't need to know where you disappear to.
I feel like Vampire Diaries is the only song I might walk away with. Mm, That song was also mediocre, in my opinion, but you know, it was kinda okay at points. This is this is beyond derivative and grating to my ears. Even though it's not offensively bad, it's offensively inoffensive to the point I can't stand it either.
Everyone's high, it's time to go home. Don't say you're gone, just leave me alone. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. 5 a.m., no one's home, is this my fault? Sleep with my phone on loud, hoping you'll call, but it's silent. Why can't I accept that you won't help?
You know, another part as to why I don't like this album is that MGK is trying to make music that's confessional, that's reflective of his mental state, of his personal life, but everything he says is boring. I feel like I get no information about what he's going through, about what he's trying to do with his life. He's just like, ugh. The way he phrases certain things is just boring, and painfully obvious to the point I don't get anything out of it. Ugh. MGK is like the least relatable guy ever. Pretty much, yeah.
Don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. I don't need to know where you disappear to. Everyone's high, it's time to go home. Don't say you're gone, just leave me alone. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here.
Yo, this is terrible. What the fuck?
Can't stay here.
That was boring and stupid and bad and bleh. I guess the instrumental was okay, but man, the singing was bad. The songwriting was bad. The hooks, what hooks? Ugh, this is another thumbs down for me. And like a one minus, solid 1 out of 10. I don't like it at all. It's pretty generic, trite music that I don't want to listen to ever again. Okay, this next one's the 66 out of 100. It's his trench. Everyone get ready. Oh boy, here we go. Next song is Treading Water. Let's see what it does. Uh-huh.
Lie awake stargazing, I won't sleep till morning. Echoes of your words saying, don't write a song for me. Everything is wrong in me, raised under wings of demons. And even if God's with me, without you I have no reason. This'll be the last time you hear me say sorry. That'll be the last tear you waste on me crying. I broke this home, and just like my father, I'll die all alone.
I guess this song is kind of passionate. He's saying something that he went through and trying to make it emotionally resonant. But the thing is, he doesn't have the voice for it. The instrumental he works with is basic as fuck. And I just wish I was listening to literally anyone else who makes the same stuff other than AMGK. I honestly thought I was listening to Post Malone for a second. Yeah, it's something like that.
Looking at the kids' faces, sitting in the driveway while I pack up suitcases. I just ruined their holiday.
I didn't listen to Post Malone's country album last year. There were some big crossover hits from that album, but it just that era of Post Malone isn't really grabbing my attention by any means. I like his Beer Bongs and Bentleys album much better than pretty much anything he's doing this decade. His past 3 albums have been pretty bad.
Lies don't die, they grow. And everything you try
But I would still take Post Malone on a bad day versus MGK.
to hide eventually shows. The beast killed the beauty, the last petal fell from the rose. And I loved you truly, that's why it's hard to let it go. I broke this home, but
Circles is okay. It's got a nice tune. Okay, now it's getting overblown. Wonderful. It started out kind of stripped back, kind of meaningful, and now it's transitioning into this large, grand experience that isn't very interesting.
In room 3 spending Christmas in rehabilitation. I got no phone, just a cell that I'm trapped in while my home's baking. I'm an impatient, but I lost patience. I just broke something, but I'm fixated on the gossip that I know is happening while I'm just being left out of the conversation. It's a complicated relationship that's nobody's business, but I'm in this business. Face it, I've been hiding from the ideation that the public has a ruin in my reputation, and it's crazy seeing quotations from a source that somebody curated. Cause for me,
oh shit. Oh shit! He's clapping back at the haters, guys. He's doing it with real passion and stuff.
Y'all can feel pure hatred, but just keep our baby out the situation. It's a long road to redemption and a shorter one to damnation. I know which one is my destination, but the journey doesn't come without the frustrations, like it doesn't come without the temptations. And failure can lead to an elevation, cause sometimes you gotta see what's waiting on the other side to know your soul's worth saving.
Thank you, knockoff Dolly Parton. I really needed to hear that from MGK's mediocre balladry all over this song. This song was kind of ambitious, I'll give it that. It was at least somewhat more passionate than almost every other song so far, but with that being said, there was nothing unique or original about it. It was just kind of cinematic, awe-inspiring, just fusions of pop rap, pop rock, and just a tiny bit more, maybe just a whole lot of narcissism to back it up. I would give that song also a thumbs down. It was kind of interesting at the beginning, but then it just kind of went off the rails and became another generic nothing burger I want nothing to do with. I would give it like a light 3 out of 10, aka 3 minus out of 10, really. It's one of the better songs on the album and it's still trash. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Anyway, last song, here we go. Here we go, Orpheus. Fantano puppies. Oh my god.
we grew a tree back in the garden with a celestial seed.
Okay, literally sleep token.
From the stars, the sun rose high and killed our shadows. There's more to see under the light than in from a viper. The girl Orpheus knew he'd die for. Go to the underworld and fight for. 'Cause life's just death if I don't have you. So I'll find hell to be trapped into to get back to you. To get back to you.
This is boring, man.
Just for this moment, can I hold you? Feel your heart.
This is how do you say his name? This is Lewis Capaldi core. There. Sounds like something made by a random British X Factor winner. Yeah, it's got that piano backing instrumental that's pretty much a trademark for that kind of music.
Strands of your hair still on my shoulder. And gravity's pull was never stronger than my soul's cord attached to you. I'm lost, but my heart's got the map to you to get back to you. To get back to you.
Can this song be over with?
Just for this moment, can I hold you? Feel your heartbeat till it fades. And in this moment, it's me and you only. I will love you for all my days.
This is so meaningful, you guys. He didn't tell his haters to kiss his ass a minute ago. That's for sure. Oh my god, and the violence. This is like a movie, I think. Man, just end it. Just end the song.
Mistakenly thought that I could make you happy. I wish that we could still dream and dream. I won't let you love me, but I can't let you leave me. It's a tragedy and we've all seen that scene.
Okay, 20 seconds. Just wait. It's almost done. It's almost over. This is Beethoven, you guys. It's on that level. Okay, alright. It's done. No thank you. Anyway. So that's MGK's new album. That last song, super generic, mediocre, nothing special about it. It's kinda pretty, I'll give it that. MGK's singing on it was whatever. I guess it's one of the better songs here. I would give it still like a thumbs down and a 4 minus. Sure, why not? It's possible. If it played in the background, I wouldn't mind it. Okay. So that's Lost Americana. MGK came through with once again the most self centered album he possibly could make. The instrumentals were generic, his singing was uh, mediocre at best. The tunes of these songs didn't really grab my attention whatsoever, and when they did, it really wasn't for the right reasons. Yeah, once again, MGK, he's doing his own thing. He's mixing and matching a bunch of random ideas and just making mediocre pop that almost anyone could enjoy but not love whatsoever. Lost Americana should be called Lost Time because you can't get these 45 minutes back. That's true. That is true. I give I gave this a 26. Just shit. I would give it something like that, but closer to a light 2 out of 10. Um, there's really not a single song I thought was even decent. There's just a lot of slop. There's just a lot of slop here. Very mediocre slop I won't be returning to for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I would give it a 22 out of 100. And there you go. And the thing is, this is like one of his highest rated albums to date, right behind Hotel Diablo. Isn't that some shit? I never heard this album. Maybe one day I will. Maybe even on stream. Who knows? Uh, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne always at the scene of the crime. He's the goat though. N- Nothing wrong with Lil Wayne. Whoops. Didn't mean to show that. Anyway. um, yeah, I'm done with this album. Next up, Laufey. Laufey. Luffy. I think that's how you say her name. Luffy. Laufey. Laufey. Uh, I'm gonna start by talking about her last album, Bewitched. Bewitched is a decent jazz, pop, bossa nova album. It has some highlights. Her voice very pretty, but the thing is, it's very meat and potatoes, and her approach to this kind of sound isn't very captivating for all 48 minutes of this album's runtime. Um, it's fine for a few songs, but as an album, it's super tedious by the end. That's what I remember when I listened to it when it came out. Maybe it's aged better than I'm giving it credit for, but yeah, that's what I felt when I listened to it. It's just boring. It's just boring, kinda tasteful with its influences, but still boring. It's been now 2 years since that album. We have now arrived at A Matter of Time. It's a few minutes shorter. I've heard some good things about this album. It's got a mass here on Album of the Year. But 14 songs. Let's just jump into it. First song, Clockwork.
Swore I'd never do this again. Think that I'm so clever I could date a friend. He just called me, said he's running late. Like me, he probably had to regurgitate. I know it's a Russian, at least I'm self-aware. I'm shivering, maybe I'll stay home. Oh shit, he's here, my head's a wild place. I've considered every way. Words I'll forget, deeply regret. He'll run away, and nothing brings me fear like meeting with my destiny. But like clockwork, think he fell in love with me. Now we're drinking, caught in fight or flight. I think I
This is something you would hear in a Christmas commercial. It's got that perfect mix of chimey, somewhat dusty percussion and very high pitched singing that it would be perfect for that setting.
might be loving this romantic night. Damn,
But also kinda
staring
slow
back
with
at
it
me.
and jazzy at the
Like
same
you think
time.
it's going perfectly. I know I'm dramatic, but I caved in at his touch. I want him forever. Oh my God, I've said too much. My head's a wild place. I've considered every way. Words I'll forget, deeply regret. I'll run away, and nothing brings me fear like meeting with my destiny. But good God, I think he fell in love. Tick tock, and I fell in love too. Like clockwork, I fell in love with you.
That was a pretty good intro. It's introducing us to the sound of this album, the aesthetic, the influences going into it. I'm gonna be honest, that song wasn't amazing. It kind of felt like it was just a little too short for its own good because it's just 2.5 minutes and it's a pretty quaint story about her meeting up with her old time friend and falling in love with him, and she's scared that this is gonna end badly and stuff. Feel like I needed to wear a tuxedo for this album listen. Yeah, it's gonna be that kind of vibe tonight. It's gonna be a very moody listen that gets you in your feelings and stuff. I would give this song a decent thumbs up. It's a good song. It's a good intro for the album. In terms of a score, I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. Not the best song I've ever heard, but it's nice. It's a good time. Next song, Lover Girl.
The skyscrapers causing vertigo. The countdown begins in Tokyo. 27
I hope so too, Inunes.
20 million ways to cope
Hope
with
everything's going well. Yeah, I would say so. I got a haircut today.
I'm in a reckless
It's a good haircut.
fever of
Thank you. Thank you.
What a curse it is to be a lover girl.
Nice drums. Or claps, rather.
Forced to get creative, wrote my feelings down. The independent lady in me's nowhere to be found. I can't wait.
I like this more than the first song.
How embarrassing to be this way. I'm in a reckless fever, love-struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her. Quite the job you've done on me, sir. You've been hosting parties. In my mind, I'm working overtime to have you in my world. Oh, what a curse it is to be in love. I wait by the phone.
I love her flow on this beat. It's so smooth, man.
Like a high school movie, dream at the shows you'll come running to me. Think I see you in the wings, but I'm hallucinating. What a reckless fever, love-struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her. Quite the job you've done on me, sir. You've been hosting parties. In my mind, I'm working overtime. You've become my whole world. Oh, what a curse it is to be a lover girl.
Yeah, that was a pretty catchy tune. I love her passionate singing. I love the drums, the keys in the background. It was just beautiful. It's just a beautiful song. I would give it a huge thumbs up and like a solid 12 strong 8 out of 10. It's a good time. The guitar and drums here is really cool. I also kind of like the imagery of the lyrics. Yeah, there are some evocative themes in here. It's a nice little song. All right, next up, Snow White. You've been hosting parties in my mind.
Can't help but
Yeah, that was pretty memorable.
all of the ways in which I feel myself, I feel
Oh.
all the same.
Oopsie daisy.
don't
I muted the
think
song for
I
a second.
It's not up for debate. A woman's best currency's her body, not her brain. They try to tell me I'm wrong, but mirrors tell lies to me. My mind just plays along. The world is a sick
I think they call this elevator jazz because it feels like you're waiting for something.
place, at least for a girl. The people on beauty, skinny always wins. And
A woman's best currency is her body, not her brain. That was a pretty telling line. I like that part.
Sometimes I see her. She looks like Snow White. She's everything I am, but my wrongs are turned to white. Her body is smaller, so fair. She's achieved everything I've dreamed of, and it's all that
Oh,
I can
it's
think
picking up.
of. They try to tell me I'm wrong, but mirrors tell lies to me. My mind just plays along. The world is a sick place.
The instrumental still sounds the same though, so it's still kind of boring.
At least for a girl, the people want beauty, skinny always wins, and I don't have enough of it. I'll never have
I like the writing on this song. It's got a nice touch of social commentary to it, talking about her body, the society in general, you know. My favorite Laufey songs are when they have some power behind them. When it's just a normal smooth jazz, it can get boring. Yeah, you know, that's her vibe, that's her aesthetic. For me, it felt pretty redundant. And the instrumental was just kind of too minimalistic and atmospheric for its own good. Really to the point that it sounded like ambient noise just playing out for 3 minutes while she was crooning with her voice. Crooning. Crooning. I think that's how you say it. Crooning with her voice. And it just kind of fell flat a little bit, in my opinion. I would give that song a shrug and a 6 minus out of 10. It was fine. It was decent, you know, but I won't say I love it. Next song, Castle in Hollywood.
I rack my brain, spend hours and days, I still can't figure it out. What happened that year in our house? Still learning to live without you. I wonder what you tell your friends, which version of our fairy story? The one where you walk out in glory, or the night I moved out in a hurry? I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. It's a heartbreak, marked the end of our girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood. 30 months have come.
That was sudden.
and gone. I'm dating the boy that we dreamed of. I wish I could tell him about us. I wish I could tell you how I finally fell in love. There's not a single day where I didn't wish we were better, that I couldn't borrow.
This song feels like a more acoustic version of the previous song. It's got a little more passion to it. She's trying a little more with her voice, but the tune isn't really there in my opinion.
Your sweater, we were meant to be forever and ever. I think about you always, tied together with a string. I thought the lilies died by winter, then they bloomed again in spring. It's a heartbreak, marked the end of our girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood. I wish you well, I wish like hell you
Yes, it's picking up now. The last 3 seconds.
Mark the end of my girlhood. We'll never go back to our castle in Hollywood.
Eh, that song had its moments for sure. I like the guitar strumming on some level, however, it's just not very attention grabbing in my opinion. I I felt like the second song was legitimately catchy and captivating at the same time. Uh, these two last songs haven't been doing that for me. I think I like this slightly more than the previous song, but not by much. I would give it also like a shrug and a light 6 to a solid 6 out of 10. Yeah, somewhere around that. Boom. Next up, Carousel.
My life is a circus. Hold on for all I bring with me. You make me nervous. Take my sincere apology for all of my oddities, my recurring comedies. I know I'm on a carousel, spinning around.
Okay, this is kind of magical. I like magic.
Nowhere to go, will you break the spell? Tether me to your ground. Such a spectacle. You signed up for one hell of a one-man show. Tangled in ribbons, a lifelong rule. Aren't you sorry that you fell onto this carousel? This city of acrobats, of clowns, and illusory traps where
Oh,
was losing its wonder. I thought I would go under till you went.
that's a nice touch.
I'm waiting for you to see the things that are wrong with me before you're on my carousel, spinning around, floating up and down. Nowhere to go till you break the spell. Tether me to your ground. Such a spectacle. You signed up for one hell of a one-man show. Tangled in ribbons, a lifelong rule. I'm so sorry that you fell onto this carousel.
That was a pretty sweet song. Um, her performance on the song might be a little too reserved for some, but I think it actually, but I think it actually enhanced the atmosphere the song was going for, you know? It's kind of a bit bittersweet expression of some genuine feelings, and I feel like I'm able to follow along without getting bored after a while. I would give this song a smiley ball, boom boom boom, purple, blue, purple, blue. Anyway, and saying is like a light 8 to a solid 8 out of 10. It's a good time. It's a pretty good time, in my opinion. It actually feels like it's evolving into something great as it's going along, and it's it's, it's actually, you know, doing something for me. I guess it's doing something right. Next up, Silver Lining.
I've been falling in that habit, staring into the abyss, drowning in red wine and sniffing cinnamon. We've been kissing on the playground, acting like little kids, making dirty jokes and getting away with it. So I propose.
Ooh,
It's long overdue.
let's go.
When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too.
Oh shit.
And when we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there with you. Never been calm or collected. No one ever called me sweet. What a miracle! I first heart fell in love on a whim. Now we pirouette in fields of rosy sin. So I propose. It's long overdue.
Ooh, I like her part. I like her improvisation. Uh, improvisa shit, improvisational little shaky vibrato over there. It added some nice, vibrant energy to this song, I feel.
Go there with you too. And when we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there the silver linings, I'll be there with you.
Yeah, that was another one of the best songs on the album. I like her singing, I like the instrumentum, and the writing isn't half bad either. It's just a good time. Following in the footsteps of the previous song, it's allowing me to follow along with the themes, with the progression of the instrumental without feeling stale or redundant halfway through. And I would give it a smiley ball in this bitch and a light to a solid 8 out of 10 once again. Yeah. Why am I so blue right now? What the hell? Why am I so blue? Anyway, maybe too much the album cover or something. Ooh, oh my. Anyway, next song, Too Little, Too Late.
The whole town is talking about how you fall in love. I read in the papers they some what the girls dream about. Some kind of ruler on top of a kingdom. I'm just a jester, I'll never be him. Last night you called me, it almost killed me to hear you scream my name. Your smile still kills the same. I almost turned around. You chased me to the ground. You asked me how I've been, but how do I begin to tell you? I should have chased you across every single state. I lay down my sword for fate, 'cause it's too little, way too late. I didn't need the reminder of things I'd done. The promises broken, fragility hidden inside.
Okay, this part's pretty dreamy.
In different lifetimes, what if you leave him? Throw me a lifeline, I know that you're happy, but it just killed me to hear you scream my name. A clear fucking X-ray
That's a swear.
of if I'd stuck around. I swear to God, I almost
I feel like Laufey is trying to be Mitski with those swears, trying to be kind of dark and somewhat edgy with it. But it doesn't really work because that's not what the tone of the song is going for. It's like dreamy, serene, kind of plain, and not that adventurous. I don't know.
drown. You asked me how I've been, but how could I begin to tell you? I should have chased you.
It's funny because the casting made you think more of Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, but Olivia Rodrigo is fun to listen to and kind of angsty with it, with her voice. Um, this is just how to say it. Um, emotionally, uh, e- emotionally uh, on the level, but it doesn't really resonate with me beyond the surface because of it. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Luffy isn't really doing anything outstanding on this song that actually tugs at my heartstrings. And when she swears, oh, it's going even further into some dark territory or whatever. You know, it's just kind of a weird thing that happens, and then she moves on.
My fight with fate, a tug of war, of leave and stay. I give in, I abdicate, I lay my sword down anyway. I'll see you at heaven.
It's picking up now,
It's too
I
little,
guess.
way too late.
We have 40 seconds to go.
I'll toast outside your wedding day.
Okay.
Whisper vows I'll never say to you, 'cause it's too little, too late.
I guess that was a song about her relationship being over and trying to make this guy kind of jealous, kind of sad that she isn't with him anymore or whatever. I didn't really love this song. I felt like it was kind of bitter for the sake of it. It's it's certainly evocative, but I wouldn't say it's actually, you know, resonated with me too much. Felt like more of the usual. Yeah, I would say so. I would give it a shrug and like a solid to a strong 5 out of 10. Not a bad song at all. I just feel like the execution wasn't really there, to be perfectly honest. Uh, anyway, next song is an interlude, but it's also like almost 4 minutes, so I don't know how that works. But let's see what it does. Alright. I guess this is a nice instrumental. Feels like I'm watching a Disney movie. A very elaborate scene is playing in my head. There is wind and grass and people dancing, and it's kinda dreamy at the same time. I don't know. Man. Man oh man. Boy oh boy. This sure is music. If you guys ever feel like listening to music is too much, just listen to a Laufey album. Yeah, I am not walking out to this song. I just walked over to my window to get some fresh air. have a minute to go, guys. It's almost finished. Oh shit. $30. Easily the best lyrics on the album. Sure, why not? Okay, that was an interlude for some reason. Every song thus far was pretty slow and melodramatic. I don't know why we needed an interlude in the middle of the track list. It's the definition of filler, in my opinion. I feel comfortable giving it a score because it's just as long as every other song here. And I would give it a solid 5 out of 10. It's it exists. It's kind of pretty, but I don't feel like returning to it ever again. That was very cute and the orchestra sounded great. I just don't get why it's here. It plays into the vibe, I suppose. It's not like it doesn't fit on here. It just doesn't need to be here in the first place, in my opinion. Next song, Forget Me Not. Are there lyrics? What? I guess we're just gonna have to imagine the lyrics. I hope this isn't another interlude and Tidal just forgot to put the lyrics in here. See, she's saying something. She's saying something. We are now halfway through this song. I feel like this is just filler again, but there's lyrics. Oof, it's not a bad vibe, but it doesn't extend into being anything other than being a vibe. It's just kinda meandering noise, and that's it. Okay, it's picking up now. Sorry about that. Didn't do it. Ten seconds. 10 seconds to go. Seconds. Oh, whoa, 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 okay, okay, it's done. That song just kind of went in one ear, out the other, and I didn't feel much listening to it. That's all I have to say about it. There's probably something interesting going on with the lyrics that I didn't pick up on because I didn't have them in front of my face. But because her singing was just kind of passive and meandering, I didn't really latch onto it as I did with the best songs so far. So I'm feeling kind of mixed on the song all around. I think the instrumental was pretty and Laufey sounds good, but still nothing too unique from the album, and bogs it down. I agree, you know, there are some redundant songs on this album so far, some really standout ones, but also a few that I'm not very crazy about. This one being one of them. I would give it a shrug and like a 6 minus light 6 out of 10, you know. It's fine. It has its moments, but yeah, a little boring. Just a touch boring in my opinion. Next up, Tough Luck.
Your eyes turn gray, you beg me to be silent. You said I can't read your mind, but I'm reading it just fine. You think you're so misunderstood, the black cat of your neighborhood. Tough luck, my boy, your time is up. I'll break.
What is this acoustic part? Acoustic switch up, I guess.
Actress before me. Ooh, she doesn't even know. Since we're spilling secrets, does your mother even know? You demoralized, defaced me just to feed your frail ego. When you're screaming at the TV, cussing out opposing football team.
Wait, that's so specific. It's almost ridiculous. Like, football teams? Football teams. In this moody, forlorn, acoustic jazz song. And she's bringing up some guy that she doesn't like, and she's trying to she's trying to piss him off, I guess. Sure, why not?
You said I'd never understand the things that make a man a man. Tough luck, my
Yeah, me neither.
time is up. I'll break it first. I've had enough of waiting till you lie and cheat, just like you
Is this a Chapel Roan song now? That came out of nowhere.
Quite as smart as I seem, that I don't love not nobody. My accent and music are dumb. Your tattoos are no better on the proof.
Is she getting self-aware now? Who is this singing? Who is this song from the perspective of? I'm confused.
You're tragic as fuck. The truth is that's just tough.
Because I feel like sometimes she's playing a character and now she's bringing up her music. Whatever. Is she trying to throw back all the insults the previous man gave to her? My best guess. I suppose, because it's not like this came out of nowhere. This part, she's trying to take shots back at him and mocking him a little bit, especially with that, what is it? Screaming at the TV, casting out opposing football teams part, trying to piss him off, like I said, but it doesn't really feel like she succeeded at doing that. It feels like she just brought up a bunch of petty drama to make light of it, and that's it. Sure, I guess, if you feel like it, but that doesn't make for a compelling song, in my opinion. It just kind of makes her seem very bitter, and I'm kind of split on this song because of it. I would give it a shrug and like a solid 5 out of 10. There are some pretty instrumental parts on this song, but it's trying to go a little pop as well, and I don't feel like those parts work all that well. Ugh, all that well. So yeah, solid 5 out of 10. It's alright. It, it's got some good ideas in there, but it's not doing a ton for me.
Hear my story, a cautionary tale of how I came to be loved and how a first time in agony, the truth you need. I gave it too much, I gave myself up, I lost sight of all my dignity. I've always been smart, my chameleon heart
Chameleon heart.
took your draining
Okay then.
personality and gave it to me. I wanted to please you.
Okay, this is pretty dramatic. It's going kind of interesting places. It's going in interesting places. Damn it. There.
I struggled through the winter, found cheat codes to your
cheat codes to your soul. That's Zoe Klein. I'm sorry, that's silly.
Was born to be a giver, destined to pay the toll. I gave it too much, I gave myself up, I lost sight of all my dignity. I've always been
I like her singing though.
my chameleon heart took your draining personality and gave it to me.
She really thinks her life is like a video game.
Performance of a life.
Unfortunately, a lot of people seem to do.
You took it for
She
granted.
really wants to score big and collect coins, or however that song goes.
Beside you, there's a guiltless child who never saw his mother smile. A boy who had no sense of home believes he's better off alone. Who coils up in jealousy to mask his
I feel like I've heard this kind of song before. It's 2025 and I don't know, this sort of melodramatic, orchestral, piano backed type of sound has been done to death at this point. It's not really doing anything refreshing with it. It just sort of does it in a passable way, and lets it hang there until it becomes just dry and uninspired. Ugh.
insecurities, and I can't fix you. God, I tried. The hourglass I shattered just in time.
There's technically nothing wrong with this song,
I
It's
gave
just sort of boring.
I gave myself up. I lost sight of all my dignity. One more love affair, cautionary tales continue to happen to me.
I like her writing, I like her singing, but it doesn't come together into anything, outstanding by the end. It just feels like she's riffing. She's like riffing with her beautiful voice through a bunch of beautiful instrumentals, but there's no emotional impact by the end, in my opinion. That's been a theme for a lot of songs here, nothing wrong with them, but nothing too interesting either. Yeah, pretty much. I would give that song a shrug and like a light to a solid 6 out of 10. It's a decent little vibe, but it's not incredible by any means, it just sort of exists and that's it. Anyway, Mr. Eclectic is up next. Okay.
Bet you think you're so poetic, quoting epics and ancient prose.
Okay, this reminds me of the first song of the album.
Truth be told, you're quite pathetic, Mr. Eclectic, Alan Poe. Did you ever stop and give a wonder to just who you were talking to? The very expert on the foolish things that men have said to and win me over. What a poser, you think you're so interesting.
there's a nice playful edge to this song.
Twist my hair around your finger. Oh, grandiose thinker of my heart. Talking about some dead composer. You're just a stoner patronizing me. Did you ever stop and give a wonder to just who you were talking to? A very expert on the foolish things that men have said to you and win me over. What a poser, you think you're so interesting.
I feel like this is one of the more colorful songs here. It's not too orchestral or dramatic, just kinda does its own thing. And there's like a good sense of humor to this song as well. It's not so bitter that I just kinda end up rolling my eyes a little bit. Alright, that was Mr. Eclectic. I would give that one a smiley ball, actually. It was a pretty nice time. It was a good time. It was colorful, it was kinda playful with it. She was addressing another guy she didn't like all that much, but throwing out some funny lines here and there. It was good. When she goes to that sound, I think she works the best. I agree, you know. It had that singer-songwriter kind of bold, cutting edge, but not super over the top with it kind of feel to it that I like. Anyway, next song, Clean Air. Clean Air, let's go.
Saging my bedroom, dusting every surface, every corner, pleading and praying it gets warmer in this hollow winter tide. 3 hours of sunlight.
Ooh!
Don't really matter.
I like this shimmering percussion in the background.
Of happiness and weekend advice to find some oxygen. Sweeter pastures wait for me like a lover. My soul has suffered. Get the fuck out
Oh.
of my atmosphere.
Another swear. That's crazy.
Clean, clean air.
Sounds a little more folk / country influence here. I agree, you know, there's some cute, quaint, folksy guitars somewhere in here.
Your heart turned back to gold. Guess I'd been wounded. Tiny comments ricochet like bullets. Cyclone on a sunny day, you shook it and dragged me down to hell. No sweeter pastures wait for me like a lover. Lord knows I've suffered. Get the fuck out of my
That was nice. She's also being better on the song about some guy she doesn't like, just like she's been doing for almost every song thus far. But there's a nice metaphor to it this time. She likes to be alone from this guy, get the fuck away of, get away from my atmosphere and stuff, you know. It's a good twist of phrase. Is that how you say it? I don't know. It's actually compelling and interesting to read into. There. I would give that song honestly a smiley ball. It's not the most profound or experimental song under the sun, but you know, it just kind of works. It just kind of works. It's doing something else from almost every song thus far, and I think it works. Yeah. Alright. Next song, last song, 14th song, Sabotage. After this, I end the stream. Can't wait. Let's go. Sabotage. Okay, it's back to singing over a piano. Right? It's doing something. I feel like this song is kind of overdone. We've heard this song being done on this album like 5 times already. I'm not super interested in this.